Y'all know what time it is? Back with another one. We're gonna call this one the Gas House, aka McDonald's Grip. Pretty impressive dog. Just for entertainment and educational uses only. Some of this stuff may be true, may not be true. Information and educational uses only. Always got to throw that out there for the internet. Now look at this dog here. Now clearly this is an imported dog. His mama was coming from imported blood. The daddy is imported. The mama is the Gas House bitch, aka Sweeney Fly. But yeah. Well, he was imported too, cause it says the dog was born around 1870 and was the foundation of the famous line of Gas House dogs. He was imported, died in 1882. So he was imported too. How you gonna be an American Pit Bull Terrier if he imported? Staffordshire. Look at that bone structure. You see? What y'all tell me what's the difference between this dog and any other American Pit Bull Terrier dog? You feed them right, you exercise them right, you keep them slim and trim. That's what they look like. If you feed them a lot, and he can look more bulkier, and you're gonna say, "Well, that's a Staffordshire Amstaff," because the way you feed them. You can feed the dogs a certain way and make them look a certain way. But it ain't no difference between this dog and American Pit Bull Terrier. Y'all get down in the comments if y'all see what the difference is. I'll be waiting. I told y'all, they all the same. They bulldogs. Show and tell. Okay? Owner Johnny McDonald. Brindle and White. She was around 30 pounds, 31 pounds, smaller dog. So yeah. Now, Middleton dog, the sire was imported. Gas House bitch, aka Sweeney Fly. This is all Staffordshire Terriers. Right here, the imported stuff. Can't be American Pit Bull Terriers if they imported. You might call them Pit Bulls, but that's the same thing as a Staffordshire Terrier. American Amstaffs ain't nothing but American Staffordshire Terriers. Alright, so we ain't gonna see much from that unknown. This is gonna be another short and sweet one, but like I said, it's the History Channel. We're gonna talk about history, not dogs y'all know about. I mean, if y'all ain't interested in history, y'all know what to do. I don't care if it get 50 views, 90 views, 100 views, it's only for the certain amount of people. So that don't bother me. If y'all see some of my videos and they don't get that many views, well, they won't for them people. It's only for a certain amount of people. I'll worry about the views later, probably. Right now, I'm having fun. Alright, so all we can do is look at Sweeney Fly, Gas House bitch Sweeney Fly. We can see a little bit from there. We got Ward's crib and the Immigrant's White bitch. There ain't gonna be too much information on that. Alright. So like I said, just another short and sweet one. Yeah, there ain't gonna be nothing up there. Now, where would you see this dog at Gas House Grip? You would see him in a few dogs' pedigrees, but Grand Champ Duffy Jack. Breeder Johns Duffy and the owner Johns Duffy. He was a white dog. Pretty important dog, what you think? And there you see McDonald's Grip down there. 4th generation. You know, coming from Quig's Boxer and Neo Bitch. Alright. There you see the Connors black and tan. Connors Jip. Black and tan. Way back there in the days. This is around the 1900s. You see black and tan. People always say, where them black and tan dogs come from? Well, you see, somebody had one right there. History Channel. Show and tell. Connors Tony. Nigel Skip. Duffy Neal. McCarty's Blind Pete. Now, Blind Pete, unknown too. Probably some Staffordshire Terrier blood. Again, show and tell. Ain't no difference. Just a name. They all bulldogs. Now, McCarty's Blind Pete. Now, it's a lot of these dogs with these Blind Pete. It's a lot of these dogs that say imported. Now, when they say imported, they probably mean they imported. That's why they call them imported this, import, you know. And when they say Blind Pete and Blind Billy and all them, I mean, the owners have to tell you more than I can. I mean, but I'm a guess they got some type of blindness to them. You know what I mean? Like something won't right with the sight. Now, there's a lot going on these days about dogs and how they look and what they are and if they perfect and all that. That don't mean it can't produce no bulldog because it ain't perfect. You see? Let's say the dog was kind of blind, but he still liked the dog and he was a good dog. Duffy bred to him and made a super dog. So you don't know what the dog can do till you know what the dog can do. You can't look at him and say, oh man, he ain't perfect. You know what I mean? McCarty probably said he's a bulldog. He can't see that good, but he's a bulldog. Just like when his legs and stuff ain't perfect. He ain't got perfect conformation, but he's a bulldog. What we doing here? I mean, if you taking them to shows where a bunch of people going to look at them and give you a score and grade which one the best, every time you go to shows, it's always somebody that say, man, that dog looked better than that dog, or I thought this dog or that dog should have won. But guess what? If you ain't a judge, you ain't got no say so. And then the judges have their own reasons why I've seen it where judges will get paid off, and I mean, I don't know. It's just something about having a ribbon. I mean, first off, y'all do what y'all want to and be into what you want to. It's the new days. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But I'm more into weight pulling and hog hunting. And even I seen the other day where the dogs is jumping in the air and seeing how far they can jump. And just do something athletic and do something that's working. I'm not into the dog perfect body like that never what is that going to do when it comes to protecting your household because the dog looked perfect and then something happened and he run off somewhere. You know what I mean? It just ain't for me, and it ain't for a lot of people that bulldog and got real dogs. I mean, but you like what you like. I mean, if you got to have all your dogs that look perfect and want them to look perfect and they can't bust a grape, then I mean that's fine. Feed what you want to feed. But that's just a point of what I'm getting to. McCarty's Blind Pete produced a grand champion. He probably won't the best in the scene. That's why they called him Blind Pete. Duffy still bred to him because he probably was like, man, he a bulldog. You can't see, but if you get on something, you know what I mean? So that's just another point of what I'm getting to. You know, either breeding for action and breeding for what they can do, the strength or the gameness, or because it can catch a coon or catch a hog or whatever, or you breeding for because his legs straight and his teeth is perfect and mouth is perfect. You know what I mean? Like, what we doing here? We bulldogging or not? What we doing? So that's kind of the one of the points of this, what I want to make, But it's about grip, so, it's just going to be short and sweet. It's about grip and it's about the look. of that Staffordshire Terrier cross. Clearly, he ain't an American Pit Bull Terrier. His mama's imported. They said he was imported. It says he was. And he died in 18, so we way into 1800s, 1882. And this don't look no different than American Pit Bull Terrier. And he clearly a Amstaff type blood. Okay? Well, a Staffordshire Terrier type blood, excuse me. Not an Amstaff. He became an Amstaff, you could say, when he got to America, but, you know, that's what he come from. Slim and trim. Look just like an American Pit Bull Terrier. Because that's what he is, a Pit Bull Terrier. They all bulldogs. They all the same. Depends on how you feed them, how they breed, you know, how you work them. All right? So this little 10-minute video, short and sweet. We got more coming. Peace.